Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Tuesday, the 4th of May, comes to you from London. And we see a lot of mixed colours on the screen. It's been a long weekend in the UK with a bank holiday. We're seeing here the dollar is actually recovering. Maybe we're just seeing a chance for a bounce here. That's what we're really watching for in this longer term recovery, and we seem to have found cloud support with the lagging line as well. So dollar is looking short term bullish. We've got an upside target some 7% higher. Have we found the floor? Just keeping an eye on that pattern, but for the moment it's looking better this week for the dollar. That means the euro is looking a little bit weaker, back below the cloud on the short term. On the long-term chart, we are bullish. This is my weekly, my daily, and my 60-minute chart, long-term, medium-term, and short-term view of the market. So we found resistance on the cloud in this instance. Sterling sitting at 138.79, just a little bit weaker against that stronger dollar. And if we look at the sterling against the euro, 115.40, actually looking stronger. So euro the weakest, sterling sitting in the middle, and dollar the strongest at the moment. And that's on the short-term basis, of course. If we look at Bitcoin, we're sitting at 55,700, just holding the bull trend there. We just need to watch for a new low that would activate a big downside target, but for the moment looking pretty strong. The S&P 500 index was up yesterday. The market wasn't closed in the US, and so just looking a little bit stronger. The Nasdaq also just pushing higher. The futures today are down slightly. The S&P future down 0.2%, the Nasdaq E-mini down 0.3%, and still bearish on that short-term chart. So tech stocks just struggling really to make solid gains. The VIX volatility is up slightly above 18, back to short-term bullish, which means that the fear is increasing, but historically we are still sitting pretty low on the VIX volatility, so we'll watch that. The FTSE future is up 0.5% this morning, so UK market looking a bit stronger. The DAX cash market down 0.5% in Germany. The CAC Quarante up 0.1%. So Europe mixed. Japan was down 0.5% on Friday. And so we're seeing here, waiting for tomorrow really. The Hang Seng was up 0.7%. And the Shanghai Composite was down 0.8%. So the picture is mixed in Asia. The Sensex in India down 0.1%. Sideways market here. Of course, the main story in India is coronavirus, and we'll take a look at the stats at the end of this session. The Aussie market was up 0.5%. So a mixed picture for equity markets pretty much across the globe. Wheat is pretty steady at the moment, just sideways trend the last few days. Corn actually still managing to push higher. So we are seeing inflationary pressures in soft commodities. Gold sitting at 17.89. So bullish on the short-term chart still. Silver sitting at 26.93, pushing higher there, nudging that 27 level. So look, quite a big kick up there. Copper had a strong week last week, just pulling back this week. And if we look at yields, US 10-year yields, it's 161, quite a big move there on the 10-year yield. And on the 30-year yield, we're seeing here the push higher there. Taking a look at the energy mix, we're pretty bullish. We put out a report to clients this morning, of course, covering all the energy markets. We're looking more bullish here this morning. Crude is still neutral. We're stuck in this range. Nat gas hitting that target. So we are looking at hitting that 298, 299 level. 308 is now activated. So we should see US nat gas breaking the $3 mark this week. Coal is down slightly this morning, but did break out last week. So looking bullish with upside targets to play for. Emissions pushing for that €50 mark, and almost certainly will break it given the number of upside targets we've got in that direction. MBP looking stronger this morning, up 2%. And bullish gas this week. TTF not quite as strong, but still looking bullish. The seasonal chart is not looking as strong, so and the targets are almost reached. So front month's looking more bullish. German power was up this morning, but still holding this €60 mark, so pretty bullish there. And the big moves we're actually seeing in Nordic power, massive jump out of that break there, and we've got further upside potential for Nordic Power, and the same with the quarterly breaking higher. And also UK Power pushing higher as well. A quick look at the COVID stats. We are seeing falls in Europe for cases, so that's really good news. Lockdowns having done their trick there. And we're seeing India having topped a little bit, so that's also good news. If we look at the fatality rates, we see the UK, we had one fatality in the UK reported yesterday, so that, while sad for that one person and family, of course, that's a massive improvement in the UK. Seeing that we're still flatlining on deaths in Germany and France, and India we are just seeing a little bit of a pullback. We're seeing big drops now in some of these countries, so that is good news for coronavirus stats. And if we look at the vaccination rates, nudging the 3/4 level in the UK and the US, and a third, just over a third in France and Germany. Most European countries now got their vaccine programs well underway. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.